10-3, 63 Inverleigh with the lead, and Fulton gets it down too from the contest in the ruck. Through the middle, Watts couldn't take it with him. Robertson was there as well. Tries a second time, gets a half a shepherd and breaks free and does well. Runs away and then runs too far and gets wrapped up, and there's a half a punce. And then called play on. Don't know how that was play on, but anyway. Handball from Hamer, got it across to Brown. Goes now for Inverleigh. Wide towards Cation's Billy. Got a couple against him. He's not going to be able to keep it in. And it's out of bounds for a throw in. Centre wing out of side. So Fulton and Hybens for the contest. Throw in. Hybens to the front, gets it down. Close to the boundary line. Cations breaks free, kicks it towards half forward. Oh, geez, up early. Chamberlain couldn't take the mark. Off the side of the pack, Muir just runs through, strolls and kicks it across half forward and made up a lot of ground there. Take the mark was Perrott. Kicked it across the face of goal. Muir and Lockie Perrott took the mark. He's kicked one this afternoon. He'll be kicking from 45 outside angle. Going back on the run-up too, Dale. A little run-up. Comes in. Northern end of the ground. Left foot kick. Looks pretty good off the boot. Straight through. And he's put it through for his second of the afternoon. And the 11th for the Hawks. They go to 11-6-72. They lead Bannockburn 10-3, 63. DeGrande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 2 minutes played.
Well, here we go again. Early goal to start the quarter. And let's see if Bannockburn can match it, because that was a pretty good kick, actually. He just put it out in front of him. He did have a bit of work to do, but Perrott was good enough to get it. And a kick from that far out tells me that I don't think there's a 3-goal breeze going down the other end, boys. Not in a million years.
Yeah, no, there's not much advantage out there at the moment, I wouldn't think.
And
there's only one bit of wind, mate. That's coming out of Cogsy's mouth.
Yeah, and I just got a funny feeling we're stupid for listening to the
yeah,
idiot.
Correct.
So the ball back it quickly goes into the Bannockburn forward line. Picked up there, McHenry, just a little kick along the ground, goes towards Cations and Billy, that is on the far side of the ground. Picks the ball up, little short kick, looking for Hybens. Nice kick, Hybens makes it look good. Goes back, his mark's been paid. And he now plays on till handball puts Cations under pressure. Bannockburn able to steal the ball away. Ball comes out over the top to Hood, now to Warple. Little chip over the top. Lead-up player is going to be Mullane Grant. Ling takes him out of the contest. Picked up there by Warple, who continued to run. Kicks into the forward line, and the ball will bounce in the field of play. Stays there. Jervis kicks round the corner, but the umpire says it's out.
The goal umpire nabbed it.
And it's going to go back now and be ball thrown in about 10 metres around from the behind post.
6-5 equal at half-time into G.
Collingwood must have found that wind. So the umpire and the forward line now is about to restart play. Cole's actually gone down. And that's Josh now playing a forward role. Taps the ball down, picked up there. Smother, ball picked up there by Molden, gets the ball out. And it's going to be Inverleigh who come away with the ball, ends up in the hands of Hamer, can't take clean possession of it. Dylan Brown bends down, picks it up. Handball goes back towards McHenry, picked up by Hamer. Hamer now out of defence, it's tackled, brought down, released the ball. Went as far as Logue. He gets the handball back inside to Brown. Brown's tackled. Needs to get rid of the ball. Went back through his legs. Picked up there by Logue. Went back to Casey Meehan by hand. Meehan under pressure. Good pressure game of football here. Ends up in the hands of Hutchison, who kicks along the boundary line, goes towards Perrott. Also Van Ingen's there. Going back to assist is Chamberlain. He wins possession of the ball. On his right-hand side, he goes with a hand. Finds Grant, goes back towards Chamberlain. Chamberlain to Van Ingen. And on his left side has a player inside, a running Hickleton. And that is Sam. He takes the ball, plays on. Nice-looking kick out in front of Cole. Needs to get a clean possession here. Anderson hot in his tails. Oh, he works him off the ball. He does wait Anderson and sees the ball over the boundary line. And Grubby Cations is now in his element.
My God, Father. Doggy, do you want a sanger? There's enough up here, mate, for about a fortnight.
Just give Dog
Dog 10 minutes and he'll
pay you $2.
Boundary throw in. Half forward. Great to hear the North Geelong coach getting into Grubby. We love it. So from the contest, Robertson through the middle. Can't take it with him for Bannockburn. Inside 50 for the Tigers. Pack develops.
Flog him, see what happens.
And the umpire comes in. I'd like to see that too, Grubby, actually. Oh, sorry, you can't talk. mouthful. Ball up, 45 out from the Bannockburn goal. Cole goes up early. Hybens pushes him. Hybens does the roving work in the end, gives it away to Muir. Streams through half-back, goes towards the middle. Meehan, good kick. Chamberlain was up first, couldn't take it. So Meehan from the middle. Plays on now. Goes towards centre half forward. Grundle in the middle. Hickleton keeps his feet. Tackle came. And a throw, said the umpire. So the free kick's going to come back to Van Ingen. At centre half back for the Tigers. Next to go to the outer side. Indecisive. Kicks wide. Setting a bit of a task for Broman. Got Meehan next to him. Oh, it sits up nicely for him. Centre wing. Left foot kick. Goes towards Fulton and the boundary line. The boundary line will win that contest. Out of bounce. Left half forward. Inverleigh 11-6-72. They lead Bannockburn 10-3-63. 6 minutes played, third term.
So the ball transferring from one end of the ground pretty quickly here with some open play. Now
Poor old
back in the
boundary
chance.
umpires can't keep up, Smitty.
No, you're right there. So we're back with Bannockburn as an advantage now on the half-forward line. Inverleigh with the first goal of the quarter again. So the ball over the top, gets down towards Peters, picked up there by Robertson. A little chip over the top, back towards the goal square. In the Garcini sees it through for a minor score. So Bannockburn now move to 10 goals 4-64. They trail Inverleigh on 11 goals 6-72. It's going to be Cations.
He will finish them all off, don't worry. I guarantee you.
Alex Cations with the ball at the full-back position. Kicks out wide. It's a nice-looking kick, but it's got too much carry on it. The ball's gone out of the bounce on the full, actually. So it's outside 50, so he's got some distance. Molden with the resulting free kick. Told to play on now by the umpire. Kicks back towards the square. Mullane Grant looking for the mark. Ling does well from behind. And again, it's McHenry who sees it through for another minor score to the Inverleigh side, to the Bannockburn side. 10-5-65, 11-6 to Inverleigh. We've gone 7 minutes. Third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Cations kick in, sets a bit of a task. It's okay. In the end, Anderson had it, got it away by hand to Achini. Goes towards Perrott, off hands at the back. Hamer rove nicely, gave it away to Cations on centre wing. Oh, he left it behind when he went for the bounce. He drives through, got nobody to handball it backwards too, so he turns the ball over. They all went forward to the footy. And now Peters might make him pay through Warple. 45 out and closing, right foot tumbling punt. And has the mark been taken by Malden on the line? I think it might have been.
Yep, no
And
doubt.
he plays
He's
on
off.
quickly and kicks a goal. So he does well. Jordan Malden kicks his first. And Bannockburn's 11th. They go to 11-5-71. And Inverleigh 11-6-72. That's on the DeGrande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 8 minutes played.
A little bit of a blue there by young Billy Cations. I think when you train on this ground, you should realise that there is some bumps in it. As if you don't want to take too many bounces.
Also, though, all his teammates ran forward of him.
They did. They did. But get rid of a beautiful handball in there from Lincoln Peters too. Tell you what, they were lucky to get away with that in the finish. I thought the umpire was lining him up when he ran around and played. I thought time off would have been blown, but obviously not. But look, they're doing a good job, the umpires. And I think that's courtesy of Murray Fanning, the new coach, and that Noel Fanning's brother, as we all know. And I think he's doing a great job.
Back to the middle. Hybens and Fulton falls to the side of the pack. Warple gets it towards half forward. McHenry stands, takes the mark over the top of Hood. Goes along towards Hybens. He's going to have 3 on him. And does he get pulled down? I think he takes the mark anyway as he got pulled down by Broman. So centre wing, Hybens takes the mark. Goes over the top, chips it towards Filet. Fulton gets back there as well. Tries to tap it back inboard to Chamberlain. It's okay. No, it's not, says the umpire. Yes, it is. Drills it back towards centre half back. Dangerous kick off hands through the middle. Break free. Hamer 45 out. Right foot kick missed it. Just got dragged down as he got his kick away. And through for 1 behind. They go to 11-7-73 Inverleigh. And they lead Bannockburn 11-5-71. And that is on the DeGrande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 9.5 minutes played.
So Higgleton doing the kicking out from the full-back position. Let's hope he learns his lesson and uses that front part of the square, but he just chips from inside it. Goes to Van Ingen. He plays on, runs towards 50, and goes now towards centre wing, looking for Warple. Up in front, good hands, takes the mark. He's off straight away. Had more time than he thought, and he's been put under pressure because coming the other way is McHenry. Handballs up towards Hybens. A quick kick into the forward line. Higgleton going back to meet the ball, supported there by Van Ingen. He let him come to get the ball, but he's tackled, brought to ground. He's not going to get the ball out there, but Muir does. Ends up in the hands of Perrott. Sees a player inside, goes that way, but the kick didn't have much carry on it, and it's picked up by Grant. Grant goes over the top, went looking for Matt Watts. Put him under pressure because as Lowe arrives and brings the ball to ground. Goes back and retrieves it. Tried to feed the ball out, but couldn't get a good hand on it. Picked up by Grant once again. Goes to the half-forward line. Mullane Grant, he's out there having a bit of a run around this time. Picked up by Fulton. Able to get his hand. No, he can't. It's a good decision again. A good tackle there from the Inverleigh player and Ling. So Ling now with the ball on the half-back line. He's looking for a short option. Has Hutchison there. Just lets it go. Lowe comes in and takes possession. So Robbie Lowe, centre wing, goes in. Ooh,
bang.
Just about hit his teammate on the top of the head, running the other way. Wasn't watching the
Gave
ball.
him a haircut.
Finally fed the ball out. Dylan Brown picks it up, goes back towards McHenry, and he trips the ball towards centre half forward. Races on. Hickleton versus Cations. Cations gets there first. Hickleton, good tackle, brings him to ground, and the umpire says...
You play holding the ball.
Hold the ball.
You
That was
are
quick.
joking.
The kick goes to Hickleton. And Zach Hickleton now with the resulting free kick.
What
So
is he
Hickleton
doing?
has the ball, chips it out wide, goes towards Chamberlain. So just a possession game. No ground gain. Chamberlain now down the line towards the centre wing, over the top. Mark's not taken at ground level. Broman wears one for the team, gets up straight away, gets on with the game. Goes in towards full forward. Target Mullane Grant, up in front. No, doesn't take the mark. Ball comes to ground. Player there, picks it up. It's Hood. He's tackled, brought to ground. Ling over the top. Could have been a free kick, but wasn't. Umpire now will come in and take possession. 20 metres out from goal, directly in front. So ball quickly thrown in there by the umpire. Hybens is up. Big smash out. Goes out wide. Picked up there by Battaglia. Goes towards goal. And Battaglia just misses his first minor of the afternoon. 11 goals, 6. Bannockburn 11-7 to Inverleigh. We have gone 12 minutes. Third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports scoreboard.
So Alex Cations, the kicking in duties for the Hawks. Hybens comes commentary box side. He's not going to make that distance. Lowe goes up, punched away by Brad Watts, off hands. And out of bounds for a throw in, 45 around from the Bannockburn goal. So it's 11-7 playing 11-6. Middle stage is the third term here at Inverleigh. Boundary throw in. Cole over the back, punched forward, looking for Peters. Cheney runs across the face of him and sees it over the line for a throw in. Still into attack for Bannockburn. Kicking to the southern end in the third term. Thrown in, Hybens in front. Malden puts the tackle on for Bannockburn. Hutchison through the middle. Hybens picked it up. A hold, said the umpire for Inverleigh. Coming back to Hutchinson. So, in the back pocket. Goes towards half-back. Meehan gives him a lead. Fulton's there as well. Got a couple against him off hands. And out of bounds for a throw in. Still at half-forward for the Tigers. 11-7 playing 11-6. Boundary throw in, Hybens gets it down to the side, Logue wrapped up by Fulton, ball spills free, Peters through the middle, fresh air shot, Hybens picks it up, the big fella, gives it away by hand to Hutchison, got the kick away to Filet at centre forward, Chamberlain, good punch away, Brackley front and centre, was good, right foot kick, only as far as Zach Hickleton though, takes the mark, uncontested across half back, can chip towards Ned Grant, goes in that direction now, takes the mark at half back. So Grant. Along the line towards centre wing. Looking for Hood. Puts the hands up. Takes the mark. First real mark of the day for Hood. Look for the handball. Blind turned himself. Then goes to the right foot kick long. Towards full forward. Off the back of the pack. Tapped away. Danger. But Anderson gets the clearing kick for Inverleigh. Only as far as possibly Filet and Broman. Broman makes it first. Gets across centre wing. Sits for him, turns around, right foot kick, long to the pocket. Mullane Grant got a couple against him. Ling's one of them, punched off the back of the pack. Free kick for over the shoulder, said the umpire. And will be a free kick to Tom Mullane Grant. Boundary line, 50 out from goal. He's kicked 1 goal 2 this afternoon. And 50 as well.
Oh, yeah.
They love the 50s. Another 50.
God.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, the team that loses this game is going to be really annoyed with the players that are giving away 50.
Well, I'll tell you
if
what,
they
it must have
actually
been
sit down and look at it.
I never knew the rule of the week this week at the umpires was the 50-metre penalty.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic. So Tom Mullane Grant comes into the goal square and will kick his second.
Well,
and
he was
get the
no
lead back
certainty
for
to kick
Bannock.
it from where he was.
Hey?
Even though he is a good kick.
Well, that's right. He kicked it now. Kicks his second. 12th for Bannockburn. They go to 12-6-78. They take the lead again. Inverleigh 11-7-73. But the Guarantee Cycle and Sport third quarter scoreboard 15 played.
I know it worked that time because he got the free kick, but I reckon they look for Mullane Grant when there's 2 or 3 on him. If they're going to be 2 or 3 on him, surely there's someone else sitting up there with no one on him because it puts the pressure on him. But, by gee, coming through the middle. And, look, he's played reasonably well, but when he does get the ball, he looks like he's got a stack of class, young Jack Broman, and I think he's going to go a fair way. He's a good kid.
He's a bit of quality, don't doubt that at all. I think he's only going to get better as he gets older, but he actually moves quick across the ground than I thought. I thought he might have been just lacked that bit of place, but I tell you what, he knows where to go and get a football. I'd have him every day of the week.
Yep, no doubt.
So we're back in the middle of the ground. We got Fulton up against Hybens, and it's been a good contest, but Hybens just doesn't enough to get the ball out. Peters reads it off the contest, goes into the half-forward line with a quick kick. Coming out is Cole, can't pick the ball up. Anderson's there. All steady, puts himself under pressure, goes to Warpool, dodges one, goes back, right foot, back towards the goal square. Nice-looking kick, has the carry. I think it's gone through. No, free kick's been given away. And the resulting free kick will go to Roosler in the last line of defence for Inverleigh. So he goes now back to where the ball come from, far side of the ground to the half-forward line. Going back, Warpool, front of the contest. Well done there by Cations. Kicks towards centre wing. Hybens allows the ball to run over the boundary line, and it's out of bounds on true centre wing. We've gone 16 and a half minutes. The score is 11-7 Inverleigh. They trail Bannockburn on 12-6. As I said, third quarter, the Grandy Cycling Sport scoreboard.
So, boundary throw in. Favours Hybens, gets it down to the front, and he does the roving work himself. Off his hand and out of bounds again for another throw-in. So centre wing, out of side. Has the special comments going, Grubby, in the third term. No, good thanks. Yeah, good thanks. No, going really well. Going really well. Gee whiz.
Cogsy, you were supposed to get the chocolate cakes.
Boundary throw-in. Oh, don't tell him that. Now go back to the from the ruck contest. Roved at the front by Brown. Goes back towards Cations. Can't take it with him. Kick off the ground. Brown follows it up again. Cations comes across half back. Keeps it in front of him. Chopped off in the end by Cole. Brad Watts on the left. Tumbling punt towards the corridor. Oh, Molden, did he take it? No, umpire said play on. He kicked it around the corner. Across the face of goal. And Mullane Grant keeps it in. Bit of candy. Turns around. He kicks the goal.
And he's got this.
Put it through for his third. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All of us. Hang
Hello,
on.
the boundary umpire is going to call it out of bounds.
No, the central umpire. Central umpire called it behind.
Chiefster.
So there you go. He sprung to life. Grubby sprung to life. You right there? You okay?
Well, the
Did
goal
you
umpire
swallow
almost
that
did what
spring
the
roll
bloke at
whole?
West did.
First time his mouth's been empty.
Looked up and said, what the hell's going on? Like the
17,
bloke
18
at
minutes
West.
we've been going.
18 minutes. He first special comment. Fantastic. 12-7-79 Bannockburn Inverleigh. 11-7-73.
What are you talking about? There's only been a couple of goals kicked in this quarter.
11-7-73. The Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 18 minutes played.
All right,
So
from
Lee
now on, I'm
kicking-
just going to interrupt you.
So Lee kicking
like
out
normal.
from full back. That'll be something special. Kicks out long, goes towards McHenry. Mark gets the taken down, picked up there. It's Hamer who's working hard at ground level, tries to run himself out of the contest. Umpire comes in quickly and takes possession. So just outside there to Ford's 50 now. Umpire restarts it, throws it up. This time it's Fulton, taps the ball down towards Matty Watts, picks the ball up, little quick kick forward, favours Peters, needs to pick it up cleanly, can't do so. Fulton does, puts the ball down. Peters goes back and gets it, but there's a free kick given. Umpire says he put it out incorrectly. Free kick goes to Inverleigh, and the resulting free kick is Robbins. So he plays on now, runs across the face of goal, puts himself under pressure. Oh, puts himself under pressure. First option, lad. Use it, get rid of it, get it out of there. So Broman, good chase, resulting free kick. So Jack Broman from about 20 metres out, almost directly in front, will go back and try to extend the lead of Bannockburn. Currently stands at 1 goal from 20 metres out. Comes in. Nice looking kick off the boot. Broman has his second goal of the afternoon, and Bannockburn now out to a 2-goal lead, 13-7. They lead Inverleigh on 11 goals, 20 minutes gone. Third quarter, the Granny Cycling Sports scoreboard.
What can I say? You just said it all, didn't you? Get it out, get rid of it. But I tell you what, though, you're probably right there. You've brought it to our attention that Jack Broman's a little bit quicker than what he looks. And I tell you what, the bloke that just got caught with the ball, he knows that too now.
I got blokes texting me saying they're giving me more special comments than you're giving us today. Come
Yeah,
on,
well,
Grubby, give us something.
Well, I said bugger him because I'm not getting paid double time for ANZAC Day. So,
You better speak to the sheriff. He's back in town.
yeah.
So back to the middle. Hybens goes up, gets it down. Brown in there. Brad Watts as well. Umpire comes in, secondary bounce. So 12 points of difference, late stages, third term. Ball up again. Hybens goes up. Fulton gets it down to the side. Roved. Hits Cations on the head. And then he picks it up, goes around on the left, goes towards centre wing. Hand from McHenry in there. And he and Van Ingen will bottle it up. The pack develops around them. We'll have a ball up still inside the centre square, just attacking side for Inverleigh. And it'll be Hybens up against Fulton. Hybens gets it down, rode by Logue, doesn't take it with him. I just don't want to see what's come into the box. Goes towards Warple. Oh, that's smart play. Warple runs through the middle at centre half forward. Goes towards full forward. Broman looks like he's down there deep with Mullane Grant. Gets half a shepherd, puts his head over the ball. And the umpire says it will be a boundary throw in. Right forward pocket, Bannockburn into attack. My God.
Well, you can count the rest of the special comments out for the afternoon.
Anyway, thanks for coming,
Thanks for
Grub.
coming. Thanks for coming.
Hope you're getting your blood checked this week.
Yeah. How's the diabetic coma going, all right?
The ball thrown into the forward pocket. Peter's doing some hard work at ground level. Comes out the back, ends up in the hands of Bolden, kicks round the corner back towards the goal square. It's got the distance but not the accuracy and through for a minor score. And we're now at 13 goals, 8. Bannockburn, they lead Inverleigh on 11 goals, 7. And Brent Link will be doing the kicking in. 2 Bannockburn players at ground level, hoggling themselves. Molden's one of them. Link Peters, but he'll get up. Molden, ankle or something, I'd say. So Ling goes to the far side of the ground. Kick is good, and we'll find Cations just inside their defensive 50. Goes further afield, kicks towards centre wing. Target's going to be Casey Meehan up over the top, ground level. Cations reads the flight of the ball off the pack. Gets into the half forward line. Goes looking for Gerard. Taps the ball back nicely. Picked up there by Hutchison. Back on his left. Went inside looking for Perrott, and Perrott takes the mark. So Lockie Perrott, 25 metres out from goal, almost directly in front, will go back and kick a goal. He's third for the afternoon. Don't let me down. I've already called 2 bad ones. Don't need a third, Grub.
Well, I think you might be right this time. I reckon he might put... I'll back you this time, Smithy. I reckon he'll stick this one right through the middle.
So Perrott directly in front. Goal Inverleigh need to get themselves back. Takes his time. Comes in. Nice looking kick off the boot. Umpire goes across, but that's going to be a goal. And Lockie Perrott got his third goal. 12-7 Inverleigh. They trail Bannockburn on 13 goals, 8. We have gone 23 minutes. Third quarter, the Grandy Cyclone Sports scoreboard.
Well, a little bit opposite in the second quarter. I think Bannockburn's had all the play in this quarter, and we're only a couple of goals up before that. They probably needed to be a bit more up because you knew the Hawks were going to come at them, and when they did, they took it straight down. First time inside 50 for quite a while and put it right through the middle.
So back to the middle. Cut the... There's too many frogs around here. I tell you what, at least somebody's doing special comments because nobody else is. And still in the middle. Matt, you might as well come in because Grubby hasn't said a thing in 25 minutes. From the middle, Mueller goes towards centre half forward. Jared at the front. Front and centre was good. 50 out. Wheels around on the left. Goes long towards full forward. Grundle goes up and takes the mark. So Grundle will shoot for goal from 30 out, directly in front. What's going on?
That lady came up and tried to buy a can of beer off us. She thought we were the bar.
She saw Cogsy here. What
Well,
did
I
you
was
think?
going to say, she could have bought a sandwich off you.
I offered her a cake for $1.
So Grundle comes in, right foot kick, beautiful, straight through the middle. So he's kicked his second of the afternoon, and 2 in a minute for the Hawks. Brings them back into it. 13-8-86. They take, 13-7-85. They trail Bannockburn 13-8-86. A point in it, and we've been playing 24.5 minutes in the third term.
Well, I reckon there was a bit of a lull there for a while
There
when
was a bit,
Bannockburn
wasn't
had
there?
to play. But I tell you what, when they got cut loose, they kicked 2 goals in a couple of minutes. It's back to within a point and back basically what we want to see. Good football and a real good close game.
A few blokes to find themselves at either ground. Rower's gone back now to go pick up Meehan. to the ball. Umpire, middle of the ground. Ball thrown up. Cole over the top. Hybens does well again. Picked up there. Arclay's working hard, but it's going to be held up. And the umpire will come in and take possession.
We'll have to have a bit of a reshow. I think Malden might have done an ankle, Smithy.
Still in the middle of the ground. And on either side, but it's Warple who emerges with it. Little quick kick, goes into the half-forward line. Coming out, Ling with Mullane Grant. Ball runs to the boundary line and will go over the bounce and be thrown in right on the forward 50. So another goal before the three-quarter time break, although we've probably got 6 minutes to go the way we've been going.
And not as many goals kicked this quarter, though.
Thrown in by the umpire. Hyman's front position, taps the ball forward, picked up by Warple again, goes into the half-forward line, or a bit deeper than that. Rustler edges Hood out of the road, ends up, goes back, collects it, tries to get it forward, picked up there by Hutchison with strength, tries to force his way out, ends up there in the hands of Hamer, I think, going the other way, put his head over the ball, ends up with Cole, now in the hands of Jervis, went right, then left, then steadies, goes back to the goal square, Hood, 3-on-1, Ling from behind, brings the ball down, picked up there by Rusler, gets a short kick, smothered, picked up by Mullane Grant, kicks round the corner, touched through for a minor score. And a 2-point advantage to Bannockburn, 13-9. They lead Inverleigh on 13 goals, 26 and a half minutes gone. We've gone into the third quarter, the Grandy Cycling Sports scoreboard.
So Ling for the Hawks from full back. Likes to go to the outer side. And it's a good kick too. Finds Brackley. Plays on towards half back. Oh, I think he's kicked out in the car park, has he?
Geez, he has. He
has.
has.
Advance on the full. So turnover for Battaglia to take the free kick for Bannockburn. Brings it back inboard. Finds Chamberlain on centre wing. Just holds the play up. There's only 2 players behind him on the ground. So flooded back the Hawks. He's just going to elect to go long and hope for a mark. He puts it up there. Mullane Grant in the middle off the back of the pack. And rode by Broman. He's wrapped up and thrown to the ground. About 30 out from the Bannockburn goal. Through the middle, Hutchison, left foot torpedo punt, gets out of trouble. Pretty good too. Cations should have taken the mark, Alex. Handballs it back to Billy. He runs free. There you go. Doggy loves him. He's going to recruit this bloke. He loves him. He's a cat. Look at him. He's a jet. 3 bounces, goes to the kick, and then he stuffs the kick up. Lucks a fortune, falls into McHenry's arms. Gets it away. 50 out from goal. Muir. Right foot kick. Terrible kick off the boot. Might fall to Perrott. Over the back of the pack. Through the middle. Jervis is there as well. Pack develops 45 out from the goal. Meehan got it away somehow. Gerard, left foot kick, has sprayed it and through for 1 behind. 1 goal, 1 his personal tally. And they go to 13-8-86 Inverleigh. Bannockburn 13-9-87. DeGrande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 28 minutes played.
Sam Heckleton kicking in for full back. Decides to go long, nearly straight up the ground. Great kick.
That's wide. That's a great kick.
Little black Battaglia in the middle of the ground. And he plays on now and goes inside. Oh, that's his nickname.
Righto. We'll
sorry,
give you that
I've
one.
coached the case, young fella. So, but Lockie Battaglia, sorry for all those people out there, but it is. And it's now Hood who goes long into the full forward position. Wall from behind, up, doesn't take the mark, falls in the hands of Mullane Grant, gets out to Beck, went looking for an opponent or a teammate, ends up with Brackley. Blackley kicks round the corner, nice little chip, and the Cations has taken the mark just in front of Battaglia. Goes round the corner, Cations.
Was that
Cations,
White Billy Cations?
And Cations, where's Grubby? No, he's in the box with us, thank goodness for that. Ends up the hands there of Anderson. He's tackled, able to get the handball away. Arclay goes back, collects it, tackled by Muir, good tackle. Ball comes out, Broman puts his head over the ball, he's taken high, and a free kick goes to Broman. So Broman, resulting free kick, half back line. Ooh, a bit lucky there. Ball didn't go back to win the full, but no 50-metre penalty. There's been a lot of them today. So Broman now loads up, goes long into the half-forward line. Nice looking kick. Hood behind. Oh, great hand there from Hamer. And he takes the mark on the half-back line. Chips the ball out wide, but looking for Cations. Kicked it, hit the target. He's good enough to go and get it. Goes back by hand to Filet. Filet chips the ball up towards Muir. Comes out, doesn't take the mark. Broman intercepts it. Able to get boot the ball. Feeds the ball back towards Filet at ground level. Can't take it cleanly. Robertson, he does this well, but he does it for too long. Ends up with the hands of Hood. He tries to do too much. He gets caught, kicks the ball backwards. It's going to be Hamer that's going to run onto it. He's let go by Hybens. He runs through the middle of the ground. Kicks to the centre half forward position. Coming up, Gerard Gerard doesn't take the mark. Perrott looking for options out the back, has one in Meehan, went back to Perrott. Perrott from behind needs to get rid of it. Oh, Watts takes him off the ball, does well, steps inside, now runs away, goes inside. He's going to get caught. Oh, he was lucky. Fed the handball out, only as far as Hybans, who looks sideways. Good vision. Found both two players, the latter being Cations. Handball went back inside towards Muir, steps towards 50, kicks the ball to the half-forward line. Grundle leads in the race for the ball. Oh, good contest there from Grant. Both players eyes for the ball. Grant emerges with it. Now he's tackled by Gerard. Umpire comes in and says, it's mine.
For God's sake, ball it up. Geez, you love it when little blokes like that. They go in hard. It's fantastic.
So the ball's deep in attack. Inverleigh, 30 minutes are gone, have ticked over. Cole taps the ball down, picked up there by Chamberlain, kicks the ball up and long, goes out wide. Oh, good contest there. Freak has been given, it's going to go to Watts. And Brad Watts is the recipient of the free kick.
I tell you, the 50-metre penalty was the first rule of the week, and the second one was a push in the back.
Yeah. Watts goes back inside, dangerous kick. Oh. And lucky for the kick, Heckelton takes the mark, goes by hand, puts himself under pressure, is bound, but he's good enough to get out of it, goes out wide, needs a good target, over the top, Hood's there, taken underneath it, good contest there by Filet, ends up in the hands of Cations. There's a three-quarter time siren here at Inverleigh. We'll see them go in at three-quarter time. Inverleigh 13-8-86, they trail Bannockburn 13-9-87.
Goal kickers at three-quarter time, Dale.
Yes, goal kickers for the Inverleigh side. Lockie Perrott with 3, 2 each to Robbie Lowe, Dalton Grundle, Casey Meehan, James Brackley, 1, 2, Blake